Hello, good morning, good
Good
afternoon,
morning. Good morning.
good
Morning.
evening to the US, to the people in the US. Welcome to another edition of the Tarmac Works and now Tarmac Cards, actually, IG Live. I'm super thrilled, excited to have a very special guest coming all the way from Japan. Toshi-san from Liberty Walk. He's the CEO of Liberty Walk. He basically
Hi.
does everything, a lot of things for Liberty Walk, obviously, and so good to have you with us in Hong Kong.
Yeah. I'm super excited to work with you guys too. Yeah.
Yeah, so just a little bit of background. We have been doing Liberty Walk model cars for a little while. Some more in 43 scale, actually. Some in the 64 scale, the Dodge Challenger. But with the Tarmac Carts brand launching, we have actually signed a multi-year deal with Liberty Walk, and I'm just again super excited to have this started and really thankful for Toshi-san's trust in our brand, in our cards, and because it's a completely brand new thing that we're trying to do, which we will talk about
Yeah.
it more after we talk to Toshi-san.
Yeah.
But yeah, very excited. I know you also have done a little bit of cards yourself as well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about because we had a very big sort of brand launch last night? Very happy. Had a lot of people come. It was a very good atmosphere, just showing the cards. Maybe you can share a little bit with us or with the collectors. How did you feel about last night? How
Wow.
about you feel about the
Yeah,
cards?
last night was amazing. So I checked everything and I cannot wait for that. I want to release Liberty Oak Special Edition
Yes.
as soon as possible.
Yes. So I think right after this, we're gonna start to get to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
because we have been very busy, of course, with setting up the brand launch, just preparing a lot of the samples, preparing all the cars, the designs. But right after this, we're gonna get started right away in terms of the building the first Liberty Walk
Yeah.
sets with us. We also signed this deal as part of the deal is an exclusive deal. So Tarmac Carts will be the exclusive vendor supplier for Liberty Walk carts, which I'm really excited about. This is something that I hope is a very long term.
Yeah.
And also from a personal side, just getting
Yeah.
to know Toshi-san. We both have daughters. So mine is a little bit older. I think Toshi-san is much younger than I am.
Yeah.
But just sharing a personal relationship, and this is all what this is about. It's not
Yeah.
just a business, obviously. Is also a personal relationship. So I'm really excited about that. Again, a really big thanks to Toshi-san for coming to Hong Kong for
Thank
this
you.
event and to see us. I'm sure a lot of the questions from the collectors,
Yeah.
from just a general perspective, what are your plans for 24 in terms of just for Liberty Walk in general?
Wow.
Anything you can share with
Yeah.
with us would be
Oh my.
awesome.
So last year, so we bought Lamborghini Miura.
Yes. Oh
So
yes.
I'm thinking about something special.
For the mirror.
Yeah, for a Miura.
You did the very I would say crazy in a good way.
Yeah.
The F40,
F40 already.
which I think everybody just gone crazy with. And then at this year's Auto Salon, you did the Countach.
Couldn't touch already.
So I'm hearing the Mira, maybe the big next project, which is amazing. And I understand you're also. Well, you have opened two shops, one in Harajuku,
Yeah,
one in
Harajuku.
Osaka.
Yep.
Any new shops coming up, just in Japan or overseas?
Yeah, I think so. Right now, so we are focusing on overseas, especially American market.
Okay,
Like
sure.
LA.
Right.
So I have planned to do a pop up
Okay.
in LA. So
Okay.
maybe hopefully next month or May.
Okay.
Yeah, and then also I want to do a car show
Oh, nice.
with drifting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna ship out a S15 drift car.
Oh, wow.
To
Okay.
LA.
To LA to do the
Yeah.
drifting. Okay. So, for those in the States, so be on the lookout for the Liberty Walk events and car shows. I hope we can also come also to see
Yeah, you have
and
to.
participate. Yeah, I have to now. So very much looking forward to it. I lived in LA for I think two and a half years.
Yeah.
So LA is it was home for me for a little while. So I love going to Los Angeles. So I'm very much looking forward to this. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you have a meeting coming up. So again, very big thanks. Anything you want to say to your fans, to the Liberty? There's so many out there, millions
Yeah.
of fans out there. Maybe couple
So
message.
when I meet up with you at the Tokyo salon,
Yes.
and you explained about this plan, and I thought so the plan was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because so we focus on lifestyle,
Yes.
lifestyle brand,
Yes.
including car
Yes.
or clothing,
Yes.
or
Yes.
yeah, and yeah, trading card is very popular in
Yes.
the world, right?
Yes, yes.
So that's why I thought it's a good idea, and
Thank you so much.
yeah, I want to make something special.
Yes, we want to make something exciting for the market.
Yeah.
I think for myself, just on a personal level, not only trading cards obviously is a new thing for us, but trading cards has been in the market for a very long
Yeah.
time. But I also want to also extend to maybe some T-shirts, sweaters,
Yeah.
because Liberty Walk has made some really cool apparel,
Yeah.
hats, caps. You know, the one that he's wearing right now. Those are the things that I love also. So I hope that we can get to work together on those
Yeah.
things as well.
Yeah.
But one thing at a time. So we're gonna start right away on the cards, planning some cards. But hopefully, I would say in the summer, I hope.
Yeah,
At
summer.
least, yeah. So because we want to make it very nice. We don't
Yeah.
want to rush it at the same time. So we want to make sure that it is really nice. And hopefully add some very exciting elements. Maybe having your autograph and
Yeah.
Kato-san for sure.
Yeah, Kato-san.
Autograph on the cards.
Maybe some piece of F40.
Yes,
or
and some
something like that.
pieces of the actual parts, body parts of the cars. That would be very cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like owning a piece of a Liberty Walk car.
Yeah, let's make something
and
special.
for us, and I think for the kids also, I think this is something very exciting. So once again, really big thanks to Toshi-san for coming
you so much.
to Hong
I
Kong
appreciate it.
and putting the trust in our brands. And I again, I think we both cannot wait for this partnership to start right away.
Yeah.
So thank you, Toshi-san, for today.
thank you.
I
Thanks
don't want
so
to take up too much of your time. So
No,
thank
it's
you so
okay.
much for your time. We're going to step into actually telling you a little bit more about the Tarmac cards right after this. So thank you so much.
Let's build a
Yes.
Liberty of Tarmac
Yes.
real car.
Yes. Oh, whoa, yes. You hear it here first.
Yeah,
So
for Tokyo
we
Salon.
and this is recorded, so we got you on camera.
yeah.
So no, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. No, I think with us is we always try to generate a lot of exciting ideas, new ideas.
Yeah.
So, and let's go crazy together.
Yeah.
That's what I want. So
Maybe so you are livery.
I'm so glad you. Yeah, we
Yeah,
let maybe
or
build a
something.
project car together. That would be a dream
for
of
Tokyo
mine.
Salon.
Yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes. Tokyo Salon, and then have it maybe in Los Angeles as
Yeah,
well. That would be
that'd be
super
cool.
super cool. So thank you so much, Toshi-san.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
I appreciate that.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Okay, thank you. So we'll go into our Tarmac cards sort of brand introduction. So thank you, Toshi-san.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so great to have him come to Hong Kong, particularly for this particular event. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. Just can't wait to get to work right after this event. We had a very big brand launch. You might have seen it on social media. We'll be posting more videos and photos very shortly. I just want to say a huge thanks for everyone who came to support, to actually take a look at the samples. All the guests got a what we call a concept pack. I'll explain a little bit about the concept pack actually later. You will have also, all of you will have a chance to get some of that. It's not for sale, so we're not going to be selling the concept pack, but there will be ways where you can kind of redeem it through events, through our web store, things like that. So we'll be announcing all those shortly. So a little bit about what is Tarmac Cards, right? So this is a brand new brand that we kind of announced last week. So the brand launch was last night. It is our new brand, sort of moving into this trading card, collectible card space. Not a lot of people have done automotive cards. I think you've seen F1 cards, but other than that, not really any brand really focusing on automotive cards. So the vision here is to be a premium collectible trading cards for car lovers, basically, right? So we want to create unique premium and really creative collectibles, full spectrum of storytelling and of all the brands. So and the storytelling part is how we generated our slogan. So every something, so every car, every brand, every driver, every engineer, every designer would have a story, right? Each one of you or me have a story to tell. So the cards is a way to tell that story, and this is what the vision for the Tarmac cards is to tell a story. So every car, every brand, every Liberty Walk car, for example, has a story. So we want to tell that. Moving on, in terms of what the product offering is, right? So there will be base cards. These are the normal cards. In terms of the thickness of the cards is the same, but it just doesn't have any sort of prism or shiny, glossy type of way to it. But it is still very, very a bit heavy, pretty premium. It's not your everyday sort of plain cards, not flimsy at all. They're quite thick in their sizes. We're going to be working with the different brands, with different photographers. For example, this is something that I want to do, is to also work with a lot of the very good photographers from all over the world, so that we can also put their artwork into the spotlight. And then we will have parallel cards or theme cards. First is a story card, so we will put them into different stories. Like the one you see here is called Front Runners. This one is called the Red Liner. So we'll have these sort of themes or stories to kind of put different cars into different buckets. So maybe racing cars, maybe 80s JDMs or classic cars. So there are tons of themes that we can, hot hatches, for example, right? So a lot of different themes and stories that we can kind of put the cars into. Special editions. So these are the limited edition serial number cards or autograph cards. So the concept pack will, I think we have 199 of them with my signature of it on it. But of course, moving into the different brands like Liberty Walk, we hope to have Toshi-san, we hope to have Kato-san's autograph on those cards. Race car drivers, for example. Our brand ambassador Hannah, for example. Those are we want to have more things that they're human related, not just cars, obviously. And with special editions, we're also looking into what we call inserts. So, like what Toshi-san kind of mentioned, what if we actually have a body part from the F40 or from the GTR, and we actually cut that up into, I don't know, 100 or 200 pieces. So those pieces can be inside that card. So you actually be touching a piece of that GTR. So kind of in a way, having a piece of your own on the card itself. So kind of you're owning a piece of that car. So those are the things that we want to integrate into our cards in the future as well. Combo cards. So these are, of course, with our Tarmac Works as the core product. We want to integrate both products together. So there will be motor car and the cards that come with it. The one you're seeing now on the screen is the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack in the orange version. So this will come with a motor car with a pack of cards. The cards will contain 2 cards, and there will be special sort of parallel prisms inside those cards as well. And this is actually going to be the Tarmac cards' first sort of launch, which will be in April at the Beijing Hobby Show. This is the Beijing Hobby Show special edition. And then eventually it'll be, coming into our regular releases as well, probably in May or June or shortly after that. So here we have the concept pack. This is again a not for sale, a very rare pack that we wanted to make as kind of as samples, if you will, to let customers, to let licensors, to let partners know kind of our design, what are some of the design directions that we're going into, the design languages, and also the the premium feel of the card, the finishing of the cards. By no means this is a final product or finish like a very finished product, but we do want to put something out there first in terms of just testing out what we can do and showing. Because I think you really have to hold it in your hands to kind of understand the way we want to make these cards into. So this is the concept pack. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through what these 8 cards in that pack would include. So we have a brand card, what we call a Tarmac cards card. So 199 of them, which with the Disco Prism, will have my autograph on it, but they will have other sort of silver prisms as well. We have the Honda NSX. We put the Name Street icons because, of course, the NSX is one of the most iconic Japanese cars out there. So this is the base card with the sort of the purple color, but it will have the some of the other parallels as well. With the Redliner card, which is the Toyota GR Supra, and then the Front Runner card, which is the Porsche 993 RSR. Moving on, we have the Mercedes-AMG GT3. This is the Macau GT Cup winner in 2022 with our Tarmac Works logo on it and designed by the one and only John Sabal. So we're really happy to feature this car on this particular card. And then we have the Supercars card, which is the Pagani Sonder R featuring the car itself. And then Koenigsegg CC 850, and then the GTR R32, of course, a very, very iconic GTR or JDM cars in this pack. So moving on, I want to explain a little bit about what we call the variations or the parallels. So this is the basic card that you're seeing of the Koenigsegg CC850. There's no serial number. It is a basic card. So these are the most common card, if you will. Moving on will be the silver and carbon fiber prisms. Both of these are what we call still the prism cards, but again, they don't come with a serial number. Moving on is the Disco Prism. This is where it gets really interesting. Is the Disco Prism is only 199. So every single one of these 199 cards will have their own number. So 0102 out of 199. And then you have the White Prism, which is only a total of 50. And then the Gold Prism is only out of 10. I think 2 or 3 people pull or maybe 5 people pull the gold cards last night. So it's only 10 of them available. And then the ultimate pull is the Black Prism, which is only 1. So out of those 8 cards, there are only 5 Black Prism cards. So 5 different Black Prism cards, obviously, 1 of 1. And we're actually offering and this is something that is quite unique to Tarmac cards, is that we are going to be offering a buyback program for the Black Prism cards. The value will be different for each set, I would say, but for the concept pack that we're launching right now, if you do get your hands on a pack, and if you happen to pull this black card, we're offering a lifetime. This is a lifetime guarantee, assuming the card is in good condition, of course. $1,000 for each of the black cards. So you can sell it back to us. We're going to be posting the logistics and how it works on the website. But if you happen to pull that black card, keep it for now. Wait till our announcement. You can, of course, choose to sell it back to us right away, or what I would suggest is kind of to keep it for a little bit and see if that actual value will go way beyond 1,000, which is the hope. So, but at least we're guaranteeing that $1,000 as a buyback program, and it's a lifetime guarantee as well. So like I mentioned, the combo pack, this is a kind of a closer look. Again, we're launching this in April at the Beijing Hobby Show. It will come with the Koenigsegg Escort Tag in 64 scale, and then it will come with 2 cards. What you're seeing on the top right is what we call a Hydro Coupe Metal prism. So it's a special prism card, only 99 of them, I think. And then this is a Koenigsegg exclusive prism as well. So we'll be launching card sets. this will not come with any model cars, so it's only carts themselves, and we already have a mock-up for the Liberty Walk set, and so this kind of what it would look like. But again, this is in a very initial sort of mock-up stage, so we'll be designing a lot more Liberty Walk carts and what that sort of pack would look like and the box would look like. But this is just getting a glimpse of what it can look like. And then kind of a glimpse into the future. Of course, we've been working with a lot of different partners. Our brand ambassador, Hannah Burton, we imagine that we will have some of Hannah's cards. RWB has been a long-term partner for us, so of course, RWB cards. We have gotten confirmation from Holden in Australia, so we're working with our distributor there on some Holden sets for the Australian market and overseas market. And then you're seeing the Lancer GSR, the Evolution 1, 2, and 3. So those will be some of the first regular releases that will come with a model car and a pack of cards inside it. So these are the initial, of course, designs, and they will have some exclusive Mitsubishi prisms in there as well for you to chase and collect. So that's it. This is a completely new attempt, new idea from us. Like I said, collectors cards has been in the market for a long time. I collect NBA cards in particular, baseball cards. You have Pokemon, Star Wars, tons of cards. So nothing really brand new. I would say to the collectible market, but it felt like the right thing for us to do because again, I want to expand horizontally. I don't want to just stay in the motor car space. The motor car space is doing well. We're stepping into our 10th year in November, but doesn't mean we stop there, right? It means that we continue to really be creative and think out of the box in terms of what we can do. But the card business, I feel like is a natural progression because it is in the collectible market. It is something that also can be integrated with our model cars, so it just feel like is the right thing to do. And for those who know us, we love to play with designs in terms of packaging, in terms of the design of the base plate, for example. So the cars just feel like a really natural thing for Tarmac Works, for the Tarmac family to step into. Like I said, I don't know where it's going to take us, and then this is kind of the exciting part as well. We're learning as we go. It's not going to be perfect right out of the gate, and much like the motor cars, it is a big learning process. So thank you for all the partners, for all the brands for supporting us, and we already have a bunch of projects kind of waiting for us to start. And Liberty Walk is, of course, the first one that we want to get into. So that's that with Tarmac cards, and I hope this is something that will be exciting for you all. We are super excited about it. So let's get it. Let's bring it on. Let's see how that goes. So March 14 release for TWC members, and then March 15 for the public. The first, so these are the releases, yeah, not pre-orders. My bad on that one. And the first one is the Vertex Nissan Silvia S13 in the red metallic color, and this is a brand new tooling. This is the same as the presentation spec that Vertex showed in Auto Salon in 2001, so it's been 20 plus years. Next up is also a Vertex model, the Chaser in purple metallic. Following that is a Dodge van in red. After that is also a Global 64, which is the AMG F1 W13 E-Performance. This is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix in 2022, driven by Lewis Hamilton. Again, these are being released today, actually. It was March 14th, and then March 15th for the public. Next up, we have the Opel Kadett GSI in red. Another very classic European hot hatch back in the day. Following that is a Tokyo Auto Salon Special Edition, which is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR KPGC10 in silver, and it's a collab with G-Work, the magazine in Japan. So big thanks to G-Works for collaborating with us and featuring our motor cars in their booth in TAS. So big thank you. Moving on is a Hobby 64 model, which is the Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.5 16 Evo 2 DTM in 91, and this is driven by the one and only Michael Schumacher. Following that is another race car, which is the Renault 5 Maxi Turbo. This was raced in 1986. Following that is a Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 in the FIA GT3 Europe 2011 Championship. After that are two Road 64 models, which is the Toyota Hilux in red. I really like this profile of the Hilux. It's not the really common one, but it has a very low chassis. You see these in Thailand quite a bit, which is yeah, it is an amazing look to it. A very low stance, which I love. Following that is another red model, which is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo wagon. A little side note is that the packaging, the background on the packaging is connected with the silver version. So when you buy both of them and you put them together, it actually connects, which is something cool, I think. And then we have the first release of the J Collection 64, which is the Toyota AE86, the Sprinter Tuono in the very classic red and black livery, two-tone, also with the red interior inside. This has, of course, has a very lower SRP than our normal Global 64, $990 USD as the suggested retail price. Last but not least, we have a Schuco Porsche 911 Turbo S LMGT, which raced in the Suzuka 1,000 kilometer race in 1994. All right, so that does it for the March release. And we're going to go into the March pre-order now. So this was sent out on March 7th, and basically all global other than the last one. So this is a new tooling, which is the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack in blue. This is the second Koenigsegg that we have announced. We have announced the CC850, and this is based on the real car, which was driven in Goodwood Hill Climb in 23. Following that, we have a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, an S65 AMG in this gray metallic color. So it comes with this AMG bumpers and then twin exit exhaust, as well as AMG rims. Following that is a W13 AMG F1, which is in the Belgian Grand Prix in 2022, driven by Lewis Hamilton. This is a special livery celebrating the 55th anniversary of AMG, so you can see that retro number plate on the sides. Next up, we have the Vertex Sylvia S13 in blue metallic, and this is a collab model with Toyo tires, hence the Toyo tires logo on the front windshield. Following that, we have the Pagani Imola. In this black and red livery, and with the Italian flag in the middle. After that is the Opel Kadett GSI in silver. And then the next one I'm going to have to show you on camera. Let me just fix this first. Give me a second. This is the EVA Racing Mitsubishi Fuso Super Grade. So I want to explain a little bit on this truck. So you see on, first of all, both sides have different liveries. The truck also can open. And what's so special about this particular truck is that there's livery on the inside, which is really, really cool. And there is a real one that exists in Japan. And actually the performers, if you will, celebrity performers, whatever you call it, they actually stand inside here and do the performance, singing, dancing. So which is so that the truck actually becomes sort of a stage, if you will. So I think that's really, really cool. Took us quite a bit of time to kind of get this inside outside livery. As you can see, is quite complicated, but I think it just looks spectacular in terms of the printing and the design. So if you're a fan of EVA, this is, for me, is a must-have. So that's that. That's the March pre-order number 1. Again, these will be released in August. So moving on to the pre-order number 2. This will be announced on March 21st, Thursday. The release date is estimated to be in August. So this is the Toyota Hilux in gray, which comes with a camping tent on the bed. Following that is a Datsun 510 in light green color with the Watanabe wheels. Next, we have the 993 remastered by Gunter Works in gray. This is the first one of the 25 samples produced, and this exact example was sold on auction for $1 million US, which is pretty amazing. Following that is another Porsche. This is the old and new 997 in matte black with the fighter jet design livery based on the real car in the US. Following that is a Pandem Mazda RX-7 FC3S in white and purple with a special Pandem livery and a very, very sharp looking yellow rims. Last but not least, a Toyota Hi-Ace wide body van with the roof rack. This is a special Toyota campaign that they ran. I believe it was in the States, and so yeah, and then you can see the Toyota logos and with the "Drive Your Teenage Dreams" slogan tagline on the sides as well. So that's it, and then we are going to move into the sneak peek part of the IG Live. This is something that I was a very personal kind of project for me, and it is the Saab 900 Turbo and the convertible version as well. This is the first shot, so it's already in the metal body. So it's different tail lights, rear ring, and interior for the sedan and the or the coupe and the convertible version. Fun fact is that the windscreen on the convertible version is actually slightly more slanted than the coupe version. Again, Saab is a brand that I really love since I was a kid. My dad used to really like it. We went for a test drive. I still remember the time I sat in the back seat, which was huge, really nice leather seats. Unfortunately, we didn't have the budget, or it was over our budget, so we didn't actually buy this particular model. The one we tested was a four-door sedan version, but the 900 Turbo coupe version is just very, very iconic. Is kind of like something that I felt like we really have to do. So hope you like it. I really love this car. So okay, moving on to the last part of today's live is, of course, the giveaway. The gift is going to be the Tarmac concept pack with a very, very special protective box. It's a black box with a pack of unopened cards inside. 8 cards inside, but featuring different parallels, prisms. You might just pull that black card. You never know. So that's the gift. We have 2 sets of it to give out. The question is, what is the slogan of Tarmac cards? So again, do not post this on the comments here. Send the DM to us, send the private message to our inbox. That's where it counts. Don't post this because you're just basically giving the answer away to your fellow collectors. So please send us the private message. Again, this is something that has been very exciting, also very tiring, but is a great kind of tiring. So I'm not complaining at all. But we've spent a lot of energy and time and effort and money, of course, into this new brand. I want to thank again everybody who came to the media session yesterday and to the private session yesterday. A very special shout out to Ederly Fong, to Hannah Burton, to Toshi-san from Liberty Walk for coming to this event. Just cannot wait to get started, and I know we have a long road ahead of us, a lot of work we need to put in. So bear with us. Again, like I said, it's not going to be perfect right out of the gate, but we're going to give it every ounce of our energy to make something exciting for you guys. So I can't wait to show you the actual product. So thank you again for joining the IG Live. We're taking a lot of time today. One of the questions we got was any U.S. events, and yes, we are actually confirmed. Well, I would say 95% confirmed for the JCCS, which is the Japanese Classic Car Show in Long Beach, in near Los Angeles, in October. So we will be participating in that. In terms of events, we're going to be in Beijing in April. We're going to be in Shizuoka Hobby Show in Japan in May. We are planning something for Malaysia, probably in July, August. Something in Indonesia, hopefully in May and June. Something in Hong Kong, hopefully in September, October. So lots of things. Of course, the Macau GP in November. So it's going to be a busy few months, and I don't foreseeing that stopping anytime soon. So hope we can get to meet you in all of those places and excited about it. We'll be joining some of the Liberty Walk, of course, the events as well. So again, big thank you for everybody, and big thank you for watching this particular IG live, and we'll see you next month. Thank you so much.